Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Gamion. I will be your game developer for this stream. I'm a AAA game developer by day, worked on different IPs, including Microsoft and Blizzard. And by evening, I am an indie game developer, nights and weekends. I've been working on an online multiplayer soccer brawler called Field of Heroes for the past couple of years, and I like to get it out no later than this summer in early access. But there's still a bit of work left to do before it can be ready. And on this stream, I'm working on the custom multiplayer lobby. So the idea is there's two kinds of ways you can play this game online. First is quick match. You just jump right in from the main menu and off you go. The second kind is custom, where the players can set the rules of the game, including how long it lasts, and other things, the team compositions and so on. So that's what I'm working on today, actually. With me, my co-host Mega Kitty was on her cat tree like 5 minutes ago, and then as soon as I started streaming, she jumped off. And I guess she's just camera shy this morning, but hopefully she'll come back. We'll see. She could be anywhere. She may not even show up during the stream. So, here's what I got so far on the new custom lobby. Let's put it full screen so you can see it. So we got the player list over here. We got some game stats over here. The server can change, or the host player can change the game name. Join access, either there's 3 kinds, either offline, invite only, or open. So anyone can join, but if you just want to play with your friends, then you can do invite only. And then host is the player who is hosting the server, so it's easy to tell who they are. And then the field, which is the name of the field here. And you'll be able to choose the field from here as well. So this is the old interface, which I think just doesn't look as good, and it doesn't really fit the art style that it should. So, but again, this new one I think is a better fit. And you may have noticed the bottom right is kind of empty, but that's because if you're actually online, then it'll show a chat window. So there's that support for that. Ooh, that's interesting. I can't shift escape out of this is when this chat window is open. Interesting. Well, I'll work into that problem later. Actually, maybe it's a quick fix though. Let's go escape. No, that looks right, I think. So let me make sure. So I should be able, the hotkey to escape is just shift escape, and that will take me out of the game, but it's not working here. I'm going to try setting this to false and see if that fixes it. And while I'm waiting for it to build, let's see some pictures of Mega Kitty since she's not here with us. All right, we're coming up. Okay, after this change, I should be able to quit the game by pressing Shift Escape. So let's see if I can. Okay, good. Yep, it worked that time. Good. And let me see if there's any other... Oh, Visual Studio is running pretty slow at the moment. Okay, good. So I'm going to put that in source control real quick. And then we'll move on to actually working on what I wanted to work on, which is actually assigning the correct values to the player slots. Okay, so you see these are all just player name, but we actually want this to reflect actual data. So this is where this is set up. So let's go here. Let's go look at the slot actually. So here, list view. Where's the slot? Custom lobby slot. That's the new one. And this is the old one. New one, old one. All right. And we're going to see, oh, yeah, widget switcher. We do want that again. So I want this to appear different based on whether the slot is open, closed, occupied, so on. And we're going to do that with a widget switcher. But let me see how that one's set up real quick. All right. Background. Because the background can be affected too. Overlay. So let's do player. Then we're going to do overlay closed. So this will be when so we're going to make it. So this is the overlay for the player. We're going to make a new overlay that will appear when the slot is closed, meaning that nobody can take the slot. So this is for in case you want to do where you want to have maybe say 4v4 game, for instance. And what was the order here? So closed was, okay, so closed was the first one. Okay, well, I don't think it should be first. Well, it should, because it should be the default, it should be closed. So let's move it up. All right, so we're going to want basically this stuff. Image, BG closed, which you don't really need a variable for. And then for this, we're actually going to want to center this. And then we'll make the text justified, centered. Can we do size to fit on this? Yeah, that's better. Also, this does not need to be a variable. We'll just say closed. Maybe not even need any text at all, really. But for now, I'm just going to put it closed. And maybe use a smaller font. Ooh, not smaller font, darker color. So my darker color for both the font and, yeah, like that. Oh, we actually want to tint it to be kind of a brownish, kind of like this. What color is that? All right, so we'll do that. And then we want this background to be darker too. Let's see how that works. All right, so it's closed, and then we're going to have it open. Oh, bot. Yeah. We're going to want a bot slot next, okay. And because it's a bot, actually, let's copy the player and make that. And we can keep these two. And I think for the text, we're going to make it more distinct from human players. We're going to maybe do a smaller font. Oh, wait, what was the player? Okay, that, oh, scale box. 280, that's what I wanted to see. And then we're going to tint it a little bit, kind of like the other one. We're going to make it brighter though. Oh, I think I wanted to outline these too. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so we got an overlay for a closed, a bot, and then a player. Or what I could do is just say this is bot. And then we'll use the hero icon. Where's the... Yeah, that'll be fine for now. Player, and then what else do we have? Close, bot, open, and then player. Then open. We're going to use this tint. Open, and then maybe the bot's font color. Maybe a little less. All right, so let's start with that. And I do want to have outlines around the text. So for this, there. I could do shadows, but I want to try outline first. Okay, the first thing we need to do when updating the appearance is decide which overlay to show, which should be the same thing this one does too. So again, we have widget switcher, we got close, bot, open, and player. Close, bot, open, player. And yeah, that's the first thing we do. My button slot background. Here we go. Actually, we don't really need that comment. So now when I play, good. So let's see that again. All right, so now we have these open slots, and then you sort of clearly see there's a player here. All right, so let's fill that player information in proper. So what do we do here? No, we just kind of, yeah, refresh a player state. Oh, okay. Now, how do I want to do this? Make a new function. Get host options. Now let's make a new function for update slot text. Player state. Valid. Then we set the text. Like so. Let's do that next. Update slot text be here. And here we go. Okay, so now I got my computer, well, my local player name right here now. Now I want to reflect which hero that I have selected. That needs to go in that little white box. So we're going to make a new function. Update slot hero. And you can only let's see. There are two ways in which you can have a hero. One, it's a bot, and then the server can change the hero for that bot. And the other is the human. So we're gonna kind of do this again first. Now, the question is, where should I pull the hero avatar from? I think I wanted to pull like from here. How is this getting it? Because I got the team color, and I think that was from the hero. Lobby selected. Yeah, that's what I want. Lobby selected icons. Yeah, so in Unreal Engine, this is what is called a data asset. And I use it for configuring like all the hero data, like their icons, their avatars in the post-match, what their character class is in the code and all that. So we're gonna try and do this. So let me check something real quick for the player. Okay, good, no frame. So what we want to do is get hero definition. So first, they should have a hero definition. If they don't, then we'll just hide the hide this. Manage hero. Okay. Oh, no, we want this to be... I have two of these. If it's not valid, we hide it. If it is valid, we... Well, actually, that should be a button. But we'll make that a button in a minute. I just want to test this real quick. And then... image, hero, player, avatar... Set brush... I think it's soft texture. Now, what was the name of that variable? That was, let me select icons. Hey, Air Force Game Player, thanks for the sub. Why am I not getting a... Everything is on. I'm not seeing... Oh, there we go. A little delayed there. For 3 months. Oh, yeah. When you have access to the Mega Kitty redeem as well as some other icons you can use, emotes. So, back to this. Actually, before I keep going, let me look at the quick play lobby. Oh, okay. I forgot which buttons this had. Oh, I had a whole button for this. Okay. Yeah, in the quick play lobby... So in the quick play lobby, you hover over it, it grows, you click on it, and it's selected. Okay, I think I am going to need to make a new button for this. Custom lobby, hero, button. We're going to get rid of this, because we're going to use that. Let's have a quick look here. Assign hero to owner. On focused, yeah, we do want to keep that focused animation. And hovered. Hero definition. Team. Is there a team? Oh, right. I don't think this one cares about... Oh, owning player team ID. All right. Settings. Team ID. I'm going to leave this blank for the moment. In fact, I'm just going to probably... Oh, no, we can use it. Image hero. Where's he getting that from? Text name. Okay, we don't want this anymore. Get rid of this. Okay, we want lobby selected icons. Actually, we may not even need to keep the team ID variables if we're just updating right here. Yeah, this will always be true. This might change later. Did I do this right? Hero definition. Object. All right. I don't think we'll be using this. Okay. Alright, so now we go back here. We're going to put that custom hero button. So let's go to the player, place this with the button, custom lobby, hero button. -5. $82.76. All right. Now, where's the image being used? Oh, right here. Okay. And we call it hero button. Update appearance. Actually, I just want to do update content. All right. And then back to the button. It's not valid. They want to set the image hero hidden. Right, I think that is the, make sure that's called. All right, let's see what we got. Alright. Okay, a little small. And it's got that border there. I think I'm going to take out the hover image. Hey, 3Loco, welcome. That's going pretty good. So it's finally gotten cold outside, and I figured this would be a good morning, early afternoon to get some game development done. Okay, so I'm just making the custom lobby for my game. So this is when players want to do instead of just going in the quick match queue, they just want to kind of make their own game. Get some friends over, all play in the same game, and that's what I'm working on right now. So the players will be able to customize which team they're on, which you can't do in a quick match. They can also customize which hero that they're going to be off the bat. And the server, the host player, can open and close slots. It'll have bots in it and configure the bot heroes and all that stuff. So let's make that button bigger. Yeah, this needs to be bigger in this. Yeah, custom matches. So there's going to be 3 flavors of that. There's going to be single player. There's going to be invite only, so that's again with your friends, and then just kind of open. So if you want to just do a custom game and invite random people, then you're welcome to do that. Alright, so I think I want to make this image a little bigger. So we're going to go... Oop, I closed it. Custom slot, V2. So let's make this bigger. Also, why is there... Oh, okay. This is going to be... Yes, in fact, it's already on Steam as a playtest. You can play it right now if you'd like. So it's in playtest. So there's... you're probably familiar with early access games. Well, there's fully released games, and there's early access games, which are fully released. Well, they're partially released, but developers do early access to get feedback, and if they don't have all the content finished yet, stuff like that. And I'll be in early access probably before summer or by summer. And even then, it won't be 100% done. I'll be fixing bugs like crazy for sure. But before that, there's the demo, which will have a very limited content, but still let you play it and kind of see. I'm probably going to have 2 fields in it, and I'll have the custom stuff too, but that's probably all I'm going to have in it, with the 9 heroes, of course. And then before demo, there's Steam Playtest. Steam Playtest is basically lets anyone get the game without having to redeem a key, and when the playtest is over, then everyone loses their copy or loses access to it. And I'm going to do that before the demo, of course. But playtest is, by the way, also not advertised, and you also can't review the game that's in playtest. So playtest for me strictly is to get a bunch of people to play the game, give me their feedback, because this is I need a lot of feedback on this game, and make tweaks to it so that it's demo ready. So when I put my demo out, I don't want it to be like the very minimum work, that needed. I want it to be at least somewhat polished, and that goes for early access as well. And based on the response from early access, then I'll maybe go farther. If early access I only get maybe 1,000 downloads and then it just kind of tapers off, people stop playing, then maybe I'll try a few things, but I probably won't do a whole lot after that. But if early access does well and I get like 10,000 players, then I'm going to definitely keep at it. All right, so we're going to make this bigger. Also, it should be the same 96 by 96. All right, let's see how that looks. Okay, it's too big, but it's better. Let's do 80 something. Oops, that's the old slot. I don't want that yet. Here. Let's do 86. So, but yeah, if you want to play the playtest with your friends, there's no commitment, no all that. So, but if you do care to wishlist it, that would help me, because you got to get like 5,000 wish lists just to get noticed by Steam's algorithm, and I haven't had much luck with getting wish lists. But also because haven't been doing it right. So in a month or so, I'm gonna unleash a bunch of YouTube and Instagram and TikTok shorts based on the latest gameplay. All right, so now the button still seems a bit big. Let's bring it down just a little more. Oh, now it doesn't look good anymore. I wonder why that is. It's just an overlay. Size box. Oh, the aspect ratio. Maybe, yeah, but I don't really... Maybe sure I need that in the first place. Let me just... Let's just do the image. Oh, actually, and yeah, button base. Okay. Let's do the image by itself. Oh, maybe that's why. Let's take out the hovered animation. Okay, it's still kind of weird looking. Oh wait, what's this? Oh. Oh, I didn't take out the old image. That's why it looks so weird. Well, what was that, 82? Let's do 80. Yeah, I wouldn't want it any smaller than that. It's already kind of hard to see. Okay, so we'll leave that. And then there's a team color button, which is this. Image team, we want to do the same size. So let's update the team frame to be about that size. Let's choose another frame too. This one doesn't really make sense. Let's do, I want a very simple border. Yeah, simpler. Yeah, let's do that. And let's make that 80 by 80. Oh. 160 negative 5. We need to make it a little bigger too. So let's say... Okay, we're almost there. Just make the whole thing smaller. Okay. Um, I'd like to move the buttons a slightly bit closer. Yeah, that works. Okay, so now let's make this look better when you hover over it. Hey, where'd animations go? Oh. I want to see something. Do I focus on hover? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, we're not going to do anything for focus. We're just going to do hover. Okay, so it's a looping animation. So we're going to scale it starting from normal, and then maybe after this 1.5, well, maybe 1.4, make it more visible. And then back to 1. Yeah, and then we'll repeat that. What was the, how do I say it's like looping? I forgot how to do that. Oh, okay, it's already looping. All right, let's see how this looks. Whoa, too fast and too powerful. Okay, good. I wonder if I can do tooltip. Hey, Stevie Raid Ron, thanks for the raid with 15 viewers. Wow, welcome. Very happy to see you. So, for those of you who haven't been here before, I am Gamion. I'm a full-time AAA developer by day and indie developer by night and weekends. I'm making an online multiplayer soccer game called Field of Heroes. Let me begin by giving a shout-out to our gracious raiders. I want to make sure I spell that right. And on this stream, when we give shout-outs, we give you all the red carpet treatment.
The eyes have been eaten.
Yeah, I normally don't stream on Saturdays, but I had a lot of work to do this morning. I thought I'd just do some. Now, before everyone else runs off, I want to briefly show you the game. I'll just try play a real quick match of my game. Steam playtest. All right, so got desktop audio running, background music. And this is Field of Heroes. So I'm going to jump into, show you what it's like, quick match. Well, actually custom play, because I want to control which field that we're going to go into. So again, this is main screen, custom field. And by the way, these are the heroes. These are the characters you play as when you play the game. I'm actually in the process of remodeling this whole UI right now. We're going to play in the vanilla field, Unknown Ruins. Alright, so there's 9 heroes you can play as. You got 3 forwards. Some have like the ability to, bow and arrow. And I think the game is frozen, possibly crashing. Let's see. It's only on this Windows login that happens. In my other login, I never get these freeze-ups. And judging by this, I think it did freeze up. Alright, so yeah, it looks like... There we go. Okay, so that was that. Let's do that again. So like I was saying, you can choose from 9 heroes to play. You got 3 offense, and they are optimized for moving fast and for getting the ball into the goal. Then you have your midfielders, and those are who you play when you want to support your both your offense and defense, getting the ball across the field. Alright, so I'm going to play as a offense. Yeah, it looks like the CPU pegged, but it's fine now. So these are bots. This is AI backfill, and these are so if you don't have enough human players in the game, then you'll play against bots. I think the game gets really fun starting around 5 human players. Then it gets really exciting. And every hero has a weapon, whether it be melee or ranged. Some of them have ranged, like the archer here. Others have melee, like claws. And you also get 3 abilities. You get a dash, an offense, and a defense. So the dash you've already seen just now, and I'll do it again probably. Oh, I got it. Then you have offense, which I'll give you an example of that. Let's kick this away. Offense like this. I spawn a turret, and it shoots opponents. And then you have defense, which is, in my case, a spike trap. So I can aim it, and then... Oh, missed. Oh, in fact, they did it on me. Alright, so and every hero has... so how high or low do you think the skill ceiling is for the game? Well, honestly, I want this to be a pick-up-and-play game. I don't want... I don't want people to struggle learning how to play. But I think, based on my observations with play tests, that people pick it up pretty quickly. And after a couple additional games, they... oh, I got this. Yeah. And after a couple of games, they get decent. I mean, they know what they're doing. But then after they play like maybe 2-3 dozen games, and they start to get their they start to find things. They find ways to play that help make them do better than newer players. Techniques, patterns, things like that. So I honestly don't know how high and low they'll be. I just know that I have rarely I don't think I've ever come across a playtester who genuinely didn't know what was going on or what to do. So this is kind of a throwback to just, the old pick up and play games like Pigskin 621 AD and Mega Man Soccer and such. Oh, nice. Oh! Got it. Alright, this is slammed this one in. I've also seen players come up with strategies I never heard of before, like I never conceived of before. So I'm going to switch heroes. This is another thing you can do in the game, mid-game, is switch your hero. I'm going to be the were-orc. This is another offensive player. I notice they're a little fast. Now this is melee. Now you may think, oh, that's a bug. The ball stuck to them, even though they got incapped. Nice save by the goalkeeper there. Oh, no, you don't. That was smart. The goalkeeper also detected the ball going south. Oh, and then... Oh, and we just... What the heck? So it looks like she kicked it in the goal, and then it stopped, and then the goalkeeper took it and finished the kick. That was very odd. But fortunately I'm streaming, so I know... Oh. So now I can replay that and figure out what's going on. Yeah. Oof. Okay, as soon as I... Alright, now let me show you my... Oh, nice. I think I want to increase the the outline on that. Okay, so now I'm going to turn to a were-orc. This is just me kicking butt all over the place. See, and this is evident that, if you're... Just because you're a melee player doesn't mean that you're going to be weak to the ranged. I spent a lot of time tuning the damage and the speed and everything else so that melee and ranged play on a nearly even field. I'm going to switch heroes again. I'm going to be... let's see, I'll be midfielder. This is Grace, and she has two familiars with her. She rides Lynx. Because why just have bipedal when you can do all this stuff? Whoa, teleporting there. The wizards are really good. Wizard is like one of the people who playtest this game is actually a real AAA QA tech, and they love playing the wizard because they are so versatile in their strategies. Sometimes I think I taught the AI too well. There, so now I'm using my familiar to make me faster and to engage the opponents. And we just won, 3-1. I am the MVP. Yep, so you have your accolades and your stats here. The stats will stay with your Steam account as you accumulate them. You'll have a life, career, this, career, that, and your accolades will also be saved. So I'm going to play one more match for you real quick. Show you the. This is one I love to show this field off because of the art and because of the meta game inside it. I'm going to be a Dragoon this time. Now, defense player, they're stronger, but they're also a little slower, and they take longer to recover from incap. Just balancing things out. The artwork was done by a professional studio, Meta 3D Studios, and I worked with them for the past couple of years. They are them and the Novi Unlimited, which I hired to help me kind of get my website cleaned up and to do maybe a little bit of wish list campaigning. Those are the only other people who worked on this game. Oh yeah, got them both. Okay, the sandworm is around. Let's get that sandworm. So here's the thing. So the sandworm, if you attack it... Oh, now I'm getting pulled into the sand trap. See? So here's the deal with the sandworm. They appear at random, and whichever team does the most damage to them first will have the other team get sucked into that sand trap. And then while the other team's getting sucked into the sand trap, then it gives your team the advantage. Now, if you've played Heroes of the Storm before, then you know that every map has a metagame to it. And that metagame will help your... See, there he is. There's his things there. And Heroes of the Storm, if you commit to the metagame, then you have a better chance of winning the match as a whole. But in this game, it's only a small part. Like, it barely moves the needle, in your favor, just barely, because I prefer the gameplay be focused on the ball carrying. So I got him. See, now they're getting sucked in. Oh, why did I pass to him? That was a terrible idea. Oof, he got it though. Nice. You can also see there's obstacles in the field too. I didn't want it to be all open. All right, so let me show you this guy's abilities because I haven't shown you that yet. We're gonna do, Fire Wyvern, making the floor on fire, and then the other ability is this. This will push enemies away and damage them too. So yeah, he summons his Wyvern to damage the opponents. And cooldowns are on the lower left corner of the screen. Oh, I missed. So yeah, lots of action going on here. Oh, whoa. Yeah, and they took advantage of that and they scored. And that's how the metagame works here. It gives you a slight advantage and you can take it if you want. I'm gonna be I kinda like this character. So she's a bard with a that's actually a flute. It's like a gigantic orc flute. Did it again. That's got to be a bug. So lately, I haven't worked on AI much lately. I'm really been focused on the UI. So yeah, she's got melee abilities, and she's also a midfielder, meaning she's a support hero. So she will use her abilities to make my team play better. But I like that staff. The flute is really nice. I also notice how the enemies try to kite around each other too. Okay, so I'll show you her abilities now. I'm gonna mute her. So now she got this bubble on her head. That means she can't cast any spells or use any of her abilities. And then the other one I have increases speed and damage. Yeah, so now see how he's kind of got that mist behind him? See, now he's faster and stronger for a temporary time. So that's what the midfielders are all about, supporting their teammates getting the ball from A to B, with their help. That's what support characters are for, and I think it works out really well. So I'm working on this game for almost 4 years of my free time. I've released 8 other games in the past, and they weren't really commercial successes, so to speak. I didn't really make much money off of them, but I did over 300,000 downloads of all my games across mobile platform, mostly mobile games. Oh, he used his fire on me. But yeah, this is multiplayer, and I'm the only developer on it. Sans the artist, which by the way, most of the art is done, so I'm parting ways with them at the end of the month. So then it's just going to be me at this point. So I'm going to be supporting this game alone until I commission someone to help me in some way later. And that depends on how well the early access does. I'll do my... Alright, now we're powerful again. Let's get him. Oh, the worm got me. And him. Oh, missed. I may need to shorten that cooldown a little bit. He did it again. Never seen so many own goals in one game before. Oh, I think we're going to go into overtime, actually. Yeah, it looks like sometimes the ball doesn't detach from if he's near a barrier, usually that happens. Getting really heated action over here now. And just imagine this with like 10 players. I mean, can you imagine how excited this would be? Everyone's going to be at the ball. Everyone's going to be going crazy. I actually have some footage of that, too. It does get really crazy when there's like 9 players or 10 players. All right, we got... No! No! Oh, yeah! That was very satisfying. Wow. I should have a different ending just for, like, overtime goals. 2 goals, 4 teammate buffs. Yep, so there's stats. And that is Field of Heroes. And the last thing I'll mention is, again, this is in playtest. So if you want to play it and give me feedback, then you can do that right now. Just go to the Steam store page, and then just request the access, and then you're good to go pretty much. So if you want to play with your friends, go ahead and bring them in. Everyone can play. There's no limit to how many people you can get to join you. And I'm doing that primarily to get feedback from players, and B, to a lesser extent, kind of hoping to build some hype before the demo comes out in spring. So with that, I'm going to make sure I not lose some of the things I noticed here. Issues. This is really a bug. Issues found during stream, which, by the way, I'm going to probably dedicate my Monday stream. I normally stream Mondays at 7 Central Time. I want to dedicate that stream to fixing and finding these bugs, and welcoming viewers to also play test with me, and then we'll find bugs together. Because next Wednesday, I'm having a big play test at 6 Central. And I have a bunch of friends lined up who are volunteering, and we're going to play. We're going to talk about the kick mechanics and make sure that those are pretty settled in and dialed in for the demo. Because once the demo is out, I don't want to make any fundamental gameplay changes at that point, unless they really, really need to. So issues rank 1, when a ball carrier gets incapped, usually near a barrier, then they cling to the ball, and nobody can take it. Other bug, high number of own goals by goalkeepers kicking the ball into the goal. And then lastly, computer hang CPU peg when clicking on quick match lobby hero animations previews. Okay, so I'll need to address these, preferably by the playtest, but I still want to work on the new lobby. All right, so I'll show you the kind of the old and new, and you can kind of see where I'm going with this. So I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for. I don't normally stream on Saturdays, but I want to get some more work done before I do move on. I also need to update like a bunch of the store screenshots. I mean, there's screenshots dating back to July, and I've made a lot of improvements since then. So I need to do that too. I think something going on with my stream. Let me check. Bitrate looks good. Yeah, this all looks good. And it's only on this Windows login, I think, for some reason. I seem to get weird issues that literally like performance hits, and I don't know if it's because of OBS, but it's something I've noticed. And Oh yeah, here we go. At 40% CPU usage, which from we got. Let's see, 8% OBS, 3% chroma cam, 2% avatars, 2% Brave. Now, memory's at 67%. Yeah, I don't know. Well, weirdly, in Task Manager, this is only adding up to like 20%. I don't know where the other 30 is coming from, or 10% is. Yeah, that's strange. Alright, so, but I'm pretty sure it's on my end, whatever it was. Alright, so back to this. So custom lobby. So this was the old custom lobby. So if you want to just do a custom game without quick match, just have your friends, just play with your friends, then you can enter a custom game and you can make it either a public, invite only, or just single player. And this was how it was organized. You had the blue team slots, red team slots. Choose your field, and you got your field settings, and you just play. You can also change the game name as well. What I like about sysinternals, there's 2 square monitor icons in my tasker, CPU's usage, and memory usage, so I can detect real-time issues and slowdowns. Yep, I've used that. I haven't used it in a long time, but yeah, that's good. But what I like about Task Manager is it gives me a more summary view, less granular, so it's a little more easier to read. But I don't like how the numbers don't add up to 100% necessarily. I don't like having 80% CPU usage, and then if I add up all the individual numbers, it's like 20%. I hate that. But yeah, right now I'm getting 30% usage. So then I have the new menu, and this is how it looks. So again, old, new. The new one makes it clearer where the teams are. In fact, I'll just run it. So it's easier. I think it's easier to read. It's cleaner. So I fill these out, and the chat menu is persistent. So you can always chat with whoever else is in here. This won't be visible in single player, by the way. So I was working on letting players choose their hero by clicking on this button, and change their team by clicking on this button. And then I got to thinking about administrator buttons, like server host buttons, like a button for kicking the player, a button for changing the slot type to open or closed or whatever, things like that. So I was thinking about that, but I want to do the team button first. So for that, go into V2. Here's again the old slot and the new slot. I'm going to make this a button. Let's see. We already have a button for spinning circle again. Now I'm still at 30%. Could be my internet then. Yeah, CPU and memory are okay. Yeah, and I'm watching from my mobile, and that seems to be streamed down. And I'm seeing live from, let's see. It's strange. OBS is and not telling me anything. I can see it from my phone. It's looking okay. Okay. Yep, as you can see, I'm not redlining anything, except maybe Ethernet. So yeah, don't know. Maybe I need to reboot or something. Okay. So anyway, back to the button. So we have a button for hero. We'll have team button. Oh, that's easy. Unreal Engine is hogging memory. So, oh, actually OBS is taking up a bit too. So we got Unreal, that's 5.5 gigs right there. Visual Studio is 3 gigs. And that's, I'm up to, I think I have about 12 gigs here. Yeah, OBS, well, yeah. Yeah, your OBS is 7 gigs. Yeah, I totally get that. But no, I actually am kind of in the market for getting a new desktop as well. I mean, I got my laptop, but my desktop needs to be upgraded. And I'm waiting for maybe RAM prices to settle down a bit, but really I don't need it any sooner than maybe next Black Friday. But that said, when I make a packaged build, it does take up 100% of my RAM when I deploy a packaged build of the game. And that's a sign that I need to upgrade. Okay, image, team. Yeah, anytime soon with AI data set, we're scooping up. Yeah, well, we'll see how we are at the end of the year. In the end, we'll still get Black Friday discounts. And so, if it's not one thing, it's another. First, it was video cards. And then it was RAM, and now even storage costs are going up. It's SSDs and such. So yeah, it's not a great time to be buying computers and parts lately. I think I may have I've just barely ducked much higher price on laptops before the RAM suddenly skyrocketed. All right, so team. Can you regain my, here we go, team frame. So we're going to frame, we're going to overlay. So we're going to get rid of this. And frame. Whoa. Yeah, Dell sometimes doesn't play sale week. And that's something else too. I am not fully opposed to making my next computer be pre-built, because as much joy I take into building my PCs, I guess I wouldn't mind getting one that was pre-built. All right, so we got 100. So Dell employee sale. I'll have to look into that. The only issue I've had with my laptop, a Dell laptop, is if the laptop's plugged into the TV with HDMI, and the TV is on, and the laptop is in sleep mode, and then I open the laptop lid, and then I try to log in, and then I log in, and then it black screen of deaths. So it happens about 80% of the time. So that's the only thing I don't like right now. Okay, so animations. Oh, wait. So we're going to do image team. Oh, we want to do both. Actually, no, we want to do the overlay. That's what we want. Now, let's see if we can move this down here. Yeah. That's better. Also, we need the image needs to be padded. Good. Also, we don't want to. Well, we do want to update content with just the team ID. Okay, so don't know hero definition here. Now here's the thing. I gotta think about how I'm going to do the coloring here. Alright, so I gotta replace this. Yeah, replace this with the team button. Actually, it should be, yeah, team button. Anchored properly. That's a good point about warranties as well. I've been pretty lucky. The past two builds, I did not have any DOA parts. So now, in hindsight, I think that I got pretty lucky. Okay, good. So now we have this and this. Oh, they actually are. Oh, there are tooltips. I can't even read them though. Maybe I can take advantage of those. Actually, no. I don't think I want those tooltips. Oh, and for those who, let's see, so let me take a quick break here. Okay, so I got these two buttons set up. I want to take a quick moment to shout out some of our viewers who are also streamers. There's two of them I'm looking at. One of them is a streamer. They stream games, just playing online games, but it's fun to watch. They are 3Loco21. If you just like casual gaming, then I recommend their stream. Just chill out. It's lots of fun.
There, I got him further away, but you gotta go because he's still coming. Full speed,
Yeah,
don't stop, keep running.
Stop chasing me.
Oh! What the fuck?
No, I didn't.
What the fuck? Sushi. Oh my god.
And another streamer who is present is Air Force Game Player, who's does Jackbox streaming, and I think they're switching to a Friday night schedule. So But they also do a little bit of 18 and over gaming if you like, if you're into that. So most of it's pretty much Jackbox and Rift Tracks and other games like that.
Don't forget, if it's everybody, you all lose. It happened.
I got you!
Yep, it's Gobble Gobble said, oh, we definitely made zombies.
I can't believe it! That's never happened in this game before. We broke the curse and the zombie apocalypse.
Yep, it's Gobble
By
Gobble
me.
said it's because it was Flint.
Unbelievable.
Shadow
Yeah, so yeah, he is streaming this evening. I didn't catch what was the time on that makeup stream? $6:30 Central. Gotcha. All right, so you heard that here, folks. If you want to get into some Rift Tracks, Jackbox gaming, and some What's the Music too, then 6:30 Central Air Force Game Player. So go check them out. So I think the next steps here. I want to update some of this text here. I think that'll be the next step. I'm gonna circle back to this later because I want to think about having host-only buttons appear alongside these. So if you're the host player, you can kick people out of your game. You can change a slot from open to closed, or put a bot there. So I want to think on that a bit, and I want to do that actually offline. But I will want to update these here. So let's go focus on. Let's see. So that's enough of the buttons, and we're going to switch over to here. So we got game name, which, by the way, the hover color is awful. I think we need to change that. Where's the hovered? Okay. Yeah, it's really dark. Let's it's not even an alpha tint. All right, let's choose the color. We'll tint it like this. All right, so there's our tint. We're going to make it lighter. Let's see how that looks if I just make it lighter. Oh, that's much better. Oh, nope, gotta change that color too. Focused. And it's focused when you're typing stuff in. So we'll see how it looks just the way it is. Yeah, I like that. That'll work. So what happens is when you change this name, then when you are in the main menu, when another player's in the main menu and they go to click on the custom game button, they'll see a list of all the available custom games, and they'll see yours, and you'll see yours as my game. Joining access cannot be changed here. Let me double check that is set properly. Oh yeah, it is. So then the host, that's going to be the host player name. So we need to make that, let's see, join access, text join access, text field name. Okay, and then host name, text host name. Also, is that common text? Yeah. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Text is text. Host name. We'll make that a variable. And the field name also be a variable. We're going to say update host text. some reason, Unreal Editor is taking up more CPU than I'm expecting. About 20%, even though I'm not hardly doing much at all. It's kind of strange. Host X. So what we do is get players, let's see, get game state. So we're going to clear this text out first. And then find the host player. And if they are the host, then set their name. So that's how you know who the host player is. Okay, good. And let me try this. So that works in standalone. Listen server mode. Good. Let's play standalone. Good. Looks right to me. Offline. In single player mode, it's offline. So, all right. What was the other thing? Text field. Okay. So let's update the field text. So how do we get the field? I'll have to look in here. Button match field. No, match map. I think that's updated by here. Oh, okay. Find match settings component. Perfect. Field definition. Field title, that's what I want. Oh. All right, so field title. We'll just go, let's see. Actually, I want to test this to make sure it's valid first. If it ain't valid, then just set it here. Oh, what is it, Mega Kitty? Uh-oh, we got Mega Kitty. Okay, looks like it's working here. Now let's see what Mega Kitty thinks. This is the Mega Kitty experience. Uh-oh. Where are you going, Mega Kitty? What is it, Mega Kitty? Need to put an outline around that text. Okay, you're just going to sunbathe for a bit, aren't you? What the heck? That's about as zoomed as I can get, too. Alright, so we finally got Mega Kitty. Alright, so keep an eye on her while we're still working on this. Oh wait, the ready button wasn't aligned right. Just noticed that. Should be near center. Yeah, that should be anchored center. And I think this, yeah, everything else is anchored center too. Yeah, that's right. And, oh yeah, now I need to go update. So now we need to make it so you can select, the host can select the field. So, button match field. What is this? Oh, it's just a button? Really? Oh, and she's gone. Well, it's fun while it lasted. Map picker widget class. So let's look up the map picker. And then we need to make this point back to, let's see, the new menu, custom lobby. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. Good. Hey, where's... whoa, that's not right. Should have taken me to the new one. Custom lobby. Map picker widget class. Yeah, V2. That's what it should have done. Yeah. But it's still that's the first one, though. I think. Oh, unless the settings are hidden, that's probably it. Okay, that was a problem. Oh, so this doesn't show up. Yeah, it's not showing up. Ah, same reason. Check. And this also be visible. That's just a border, so that should be not hit testable. And let me double check. This is set up right. Custom lobby. Yeah, V2. Ah, had to be here too. Okay, we're going to want to make the settings not overlap. We're going to make the fields a little bigger too. In fact, matter of fact, no, I want the settings to be aligned with this chat, and then this will be probably scooted more to the left. Yeah, now that's better. So now we got a proper flow. So how do I get that size? Well, I'll just go back here. Let's see, 1,000. So the size is 1,000 even. Interesting. So this size should be 1,000 even. And what is the location? 750. That should be put in alignment. And same with the settings here in the list. Oops, did I do that right? No, 1,750. And then we're going to move this a little bit more to the left. Cancel button should be more properly aligned. There. And this, the canvas picker, let's see the overlay here. That's properly centered. Let's move it maybe... Now that looks okay. No, you know what? Better yet, let's move it more. So it looks about even with the gap on this side. So that may be even 1,800. Nope, 1,720. It's kind of close. And then we'll make it wider. And then same up here. Okay, let's see how it looks now. We got a little more space we can use here. Oh, gotta move this up too. Let's see if I got that right. Yeah, it looks, well, that looks right, but now I want to make this gap be the same as this gap. Oh, I got just a little more space and we'll be good. Wait, let me see that again. Yeah, make it a little wider. Yeah, that can work. Now, that being said, not sure if I'm a big fan of this dark background here. See, here we got, other than the chat window, which maybe itself could stand a change. You know, we got this more colored, kind of cartoony, almost stylized kind of look going on here. But when you drill in here, then it's just got these dark boxes. I almost want to make this to be like a scroll with these kind of framed like this. What would that look like? You can take that big old scroll right here. Oh, it's a whole background. But I just want to take this part. Well, actually, that wouldn't work well. I need more space than that. Yeah, if I take this image and put it here. Yeah, it's like, I guess I could scale it. I could scale it vertically. It wouldn't look terrible. And actually, yeah, well, I don't know. It might. But I would prefer a scroll. Oh yeah, and then I got this bar here too. So I couldn't really just transplant that. Well, I could. No, actually I couldn't. It doesn't look good. All right. Well, then another option is to find another background. Oh, where did I put it? So, where's the UI textures pack? Wooden UI pack. Let me look that up real quick. Okay, so I have this, and I could use it. Ooh, a book. Hadn't thought of that. That'd be kind of neat. Have the field icons be on the left page, and then like a description of the field be on the right. But that's kind of a waste of space, though. But it would be interesting. You know, make this be the list of fields, and then have the right side be description. I'm almost kind of warming. Oh, and the settings. Okay, that opens up possibilities, but then I have all the space here I couldn't use at the top right. Or I could just do flat out just one of these banners. I'm going to try that first. I don't know if it's going to look good though. So wooden UI, where would that be? That's probably, where's the parchment? There's the book. Okay, that's it. So what if we use this? Plus, if I had a book, I think players would expect to like have page animations, and I'm not going to support that. All right, now how does that look? Yeah. Well, it's lighter, that's for sure. I don't know. I could, but it doesn't look crisp. Like this is this is how this style looks. This clearly is a different style, so I don't think I can use that. But I had to see. Yeah, or maybe I'll punt to a future time and I'll clean it, I'll polish it later. But I think I am seeing progress here, and this highlight something needs to be done here. Like I'll probably do this kind of thing to this button. I think would make more sense. Okay, so then I think the next steps are to again look into like administrative buttons, make this a little cleaner. And then I got to wire in some more functionality here, and then I think it will be ready for the playtest on Wednesday. So with that, I think I'm going to take a break and then maybe continue working a little later on. So I'm going to rate us off and also maybe try to figure out what's going on with my stream sometimes, because that's kind of weird, the way it was choking earlier. That usually doesn't happen on a Monday stream. So I'm going to rate us off to, I think... Let's see who's on right now. Yeah, we're going to rate off to Just Cavino. He is working on a multiplayer Godot game. Still in the kind of planning phase, but I think it's going to be fun because if his past games are any indicator of his performance. So thanks everyone for stopping by and watching on this bonus Saturday stream. And I will hope to see you all this coming Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Instead.